Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, let me introduce myself. My name is Anisa Erniawati. I'm from the English Literature Department, Pamulang University. On this occasion, I will present about reading technique to be more effective and efficient with skimming and scanning. Let's start with definition of reading. Reading is the activity of looking at reading text to understand the contents of the text, either aloud or not. According to Eve M. Hudson in the book Learning Modern Language in 1960, reading is a process of obtaining message conveyed by the author through the media in the form of words or written language. Reading techniques are approach to reading that you can employ to become a better and more accomplished reader. The techniques will help you read better, understand what you read better, and remember what you read better. Reading technique by skimming and scanning are reading techniques so that time is used more efficiently and the reading process is more effective. So, what is the skimming and scanning technique? Skimming is a reading technique meant to look for main or general ideas in the text without going into detail and exhaustive reading. In skimming, a reader reads only important information but not everything. This technique works effectively in nonfiction materials, newspaper, and long novels. For example, if you want to read an interesting article in a newspaper and do not have enough time to read more than one article, you will look at a large section of the article to decide which article you want to read. To get a gist of the text, a skimmer reads the introductory paragraph, the topic sentence of paragraphs, and notice pictures, graphs, charts, titles, headings, subheadings, italicized and bold-faced words, and their illustration, and makes a mental picture of the text after viewing this information. He then transforms this picture into a summary. Example of skimming is to see what is in the news on a website or a paper, to look through a text to decide whether you want to read it or not, and etc. And last, how to perform skimming reading. First, read the article. Often, articles will give you an overview of the text. If you don't like the topic, you will probably skip it right away. And then, read the subheadings of the text. It will give you a basic idea of the text and what it contains. If there is no subtitle, read the first line of or the first few lines of text. It will give you the gist. If you want to skim more, you can read the first line of all the paragraphs, and then focus on the underlined words in them to get more ideas about the text. Let's move to scanning technique. Scanning is the act of searching for specific information in a text format. For example, if you want to know the meaning of the word beauty in the dictionary, you will first search for the letter B, then E, and then A. By then, you will probably have gotten the name. This search process is called scanning. It's a quick way to learn. We use scanning in research to find particular facts, study facts, hippie topics, and answer questions requiring factual support. Example of scanning technique is to search for a word in a dictionary or index, to find a phone number or an address in the directory, to check the schedule of a program in an agenda, and etc. So, how to perform scanning reading? Before you start scanning a text for specific information, now some basic things about this text. You cannot scan a text properly if you do not have a basic idea of the text. If you are not familiar with this text, you should read it first to get some ideas about the text. This will help you to gauge the paragraph or section of the text where you can find the information you need, not how the details are organized. It can be arranged alphabetically or by number. However, some texts are not edited at all. If so, you should guess the category and scan it to get your details. Scanning an unknown text page is difficult. It may take longer than usual. However, it will not take long if you move your eyes in the right direction and keep the exact letters or numbers you want. So, the conclusion on this presentation: skimming is a reading technique to look for the main ideas in the text. This technique works effectively when you want to read an article but don't have much time to read the entire text in a newspaper. And also, scanning is a reading technique for searching keywords in the text, such as when looking for a word in a dictionary. And finally, I would like to finish this presentation. That is all from me. I apologize if there are words that often. I hope that I said is useful. Thanks for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.